Okay, so you've been climbing for a little while now, probably in rental shoes, and now you're thinking, okay, it's time to get my first real pair. First off, congrats. That is a big step in your climbing journey.
So now it's time to think about buying your first real pair of climbing shoes. Rentals are great to get started, but they're kind of like training wheels.
You'll want to ditch them pretty soon as you start climbing regularly.
But before you hit buy now on that flashy looking pair online, let's talk about 5 really common mistakes people make when they're buying climbing shoes for the first time. The first mistake is assuming rental shoes are what climbing shoes are supposed to feel like. And this is a pretty big one. If you've only ever worn rentals, chances are they are way too loose and had zero shape to them. But that's kind of the point. They're built for durability and an easy on and off, not for performance or a personal fit. So when it comes time to get your own, a lot of people think, well, I'll just get something that feels like this but newer. You don't want to do that. The first pair of climbing shoes you own should feel snug, like a firm handshake for your feet. Not painful, but close fitting. You shouldn't have room to wiggle your toes or slip around in the heel. A well-fitting shoe gives you way more control on the wall, and that makes a massive difference, even on beginner problems. Mistake 2 is going too aggressive too soon. It's easy to think, if I want to get good, I need serious gear. So you see those aggressive downturn shoes, the ones that look like talons, and you figure, these must be the ones that'll help me crush it on the wall. But hold up a second. Aggressive shoes are great for overhanging terrain, tiny footholds, and steep, powerful moves, but they come with a trade-off. They're often uncomfortable, and the shape can be overkill when you're still working on your footwork and balance. Instead, start with something neutral or slightly downturned. It'll be more comfortable, especially for longer sessions, and it'll give you loads more precision than your rentals ever did. You'll climb better and enjoy it more. Mistake 3 is overcomplicating the choice too early. Another common trap is getting overwhelmed by options. Laces or Velcro, stiff or soft, aggressive toe or flat profile. For a beginner, most of this won't matter yet. Keep it simple. Velcro shoes are a great choice for your first pair. They're easy to take off between climbs, which you'll probably do a lot, and they'll offer a secure fit without too much fuss. Most beginner shoes sit in a sweet spot between comfort and performance. They're designed to help you learn without punishing your feet. Think of it this way. Your first pair is there to help you build good habits and get stronger, not to send V10s right away. Mistake 4 is obsessing over rubber too soon. Once you start researching climbing shoes, you'll see a lot of talk about rubber types. Vibram XS, Grip 2, XS Edge, Stealth C4, Science Friction, the list goes on. And sure, rubber makes a difference, but not yet. For now, pretty much any rubber from a reputable brand will feel like a huge upgrade from rentals. Don't worry about soft versus stiff compounds until you've got a better feel for how you like to climb. At this stage, fit and shape matter way more than the exact rubber recipe on the sole. And the last mistake is not trying on different brands and fits. Here's one that even experienced climbers get wrong sometimes. Climbing shoes aren't universal. Different brands fit differently. Some are narrow and pointy, others are wide with high volume. Some have aggressive arches, others are more flat-footed. Your friend's favourite shoe might feel awful on your foot. So, if possible, try before you buy. Go to a shop or gym that sells shoes and try a few on. Wear them around, stand on your toes, maybe even mimic a heel hook. Pay attention to pressure points, especially around the toes, arch and heel. It should feel snug all over, but not too painful. And expect a little break-in period. That's totally normal. Also, climbing shoes can stretch a bit. Leather shoes stretch more than synthetic ones, so factor that in when sizing. Your first real climbing shoe should support your climbing, not sabotage it.
Getting your first pair of climbing shoes is a big step. You're now committing to improving, and that's great. Just don't let hype, pressure, or fancy product descriptions throw you off. Avoiding these 5 mistakes will help you find a pair that fits well, supports your learning, and keeps your sessions fun, not frustrating. So the bottom line is you're leveling up. Your first pair of climbing shoes doesn't need to be fancy. They just need to fit well, feel good, and make you excited to actually climb. Rentals got you started, but your own shoes, they'll keep you going.
Give this video a like. I hope it helped you avoid some of the common mistakes when buying your first pair of climbing shoes. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.